Namaste everyone, welcome back to your weekly mind-body yoga video. I'm Ashley Turner. Today we're talking about detoxing from toxic relationships, relationships that are draining and emotional vampires. The first step is to know if you're in a relationship with an emotional vampire. So this week, scan your life and notice friendships, colleagues at work, maybe your boss, coworkers, certainly family relationships or romantic partners. Notice who in your life you feel more drained and depleted when you're around. Maybe you have a friend that's really narcissistic and or really negative. Anyone in your life that, number one, in your physical body, you start to feel depleted. You start to feel tired, a little agitated, off center. Maybe you even notice your eyes are drooping, even that your posture starts to collapse. You have a sunken chest. You just start to feel down and depressive with a more negative perspective on the world. Some people leave us feeling like that, and that's an indicator that you're dealing with an emotional vampire. Another key attribute is if you feel like you're craving carbohydrates or sugar or comfort food. That's an indication unconsciously that you're needing some energy, artificial energy, to boost you up. So first, just scan your life, notice where your toxic relationships are, and begin to minimize your contact with those people. So there are a few different types of emotional vampires. Narcissists, number one, people where it's all about themselves. Every story relates to them. Anything that you bring up, they spin it right back around, talking about their perspective or their experience of that same exact thing. Number two is someone who is just a victim, really negative, always blaming, who's looking at the world through a glass half empty, and always feeling down and out. And I notice this myself. I have a client that's like this, and I get really irritable when I'm around them. And I start to feel this negativity and this downward spiral. So notice if you're dealing with a victim. Another version is someone who's really controlling, who's really dominating, someone who's always trying to interject in your life and forcing themselves, very inundating, always thinking that they can fix your problem, that they know best. So a few tips how to deal with emotional vampires is, number one, to set firm boundaries, of course, healthy boundaries. So the first step in doing this is right from the beginning. If there's someone that you have to be in relationship with, maybe your family member, right from the beginning, if you have to answer a phone call or go to a holiday dinner, set your boundary. Answer the phone and say, I just wanted to pick up, but just to let you know, I only have 10 minutes, 15 minutes to talk to you. So let's cut right to it. What did you want to talk about? Or if you have to go home, set a 4-hour limit or a 3-hour limit. If you're on a holiday dinner, give yourself an out. Make up an errand that you have to go run. So you're always minimizing the time that you're with them and setting a very strategic amount of time with a boundary that you're with them, and set that right up front. Number two is you can use physical gestures and body language. So you might be crossing your arms or leaning away from them. Also set yourself up with exit strategies if you need to have someone call so that you have an out. If it's a colleague or a coworker, you can say, I'm on a deadline. What was it that you wanted to share? Just let me know. I only have a couple minutes. I'm on a deadline and have to get right back to work. So set your healthy boundaries right up front. Definitely minimize your contact with toxic people. If someone is in your life that's really highly toxic, eliminate them. If you need to start looking for another job, get out of a romantic relationship, but at the very least, set your healthy boundaries. Think of your exit strategies before you come into contact with them. Please leave a comment below telling us exactly what works for you, what exit strategies and healthy boundaries work for you, so that we can all benefit from that. Thank you so much. I'm Ashley Turner. Stay connected, facebook.com/Ashley Turner Yoga. If you want more information on detoxing, join us July 1st through the 6th. My chakra detox immersion. It's on my website, ashleyturner.org. Namaste.